like science.
I like science.
I like science.
Brandy looks
Well,
like she's on the Death
science.
Star again.
Yeah, it's a Voyager bridge behind me.
Yep.
Hi guys, sorry about last week. I've been sick for a week and I'm still not completely over this.
At least
but
you have
I'm
a
getting there.
voice.
At least I have a voice that doesn't sound like I'm chewing nails.
And death
So
warmed over.
yeah, that too. That was one of my mother's favorite expressions.
Yep.
So I feel like death warmed over, and I never understood that until I was an adult.
Is your pillow berry behind you? Behind your head?
No.
Okay. Because
Why?
every once in a while your virtual background fades out and there's a weird looking, almost
Yeah.
like it's a stuffed
It's
bear that appears next to your head.
actually if it's really behind me, yeah, then it's probably Barry.
Okay. Because it's kind of funny because it's just every once in a while this thing just appears and it looks like it's some kind of stuffed animal leaping through the sky,
Yep, that'd probably be Barry.
like over the captain's chair or something.
Yeah. Well, anyway, hi guys. We're back. Sorry.
Yep. I see a kitty's ear too, but that's actually a real cat.
Yeah. There's a kitty sitting on my lap. He got up a few minutes ago
Yep.
and he's not leaving. You are
No,
so fluffy.
he's got his
How
winter
is you
coat
so fluffy? My
because we're getting
goodness.
snow.
Soft, silky, fluffy cat. Yes,
Yep.
you are. Oh my
I don't
goodness.
see Doppler anywhere, so we don't have the interloper in here.
Bummer.
I
I love
know.
that little guy.
Yep.
He
His
is
smiling
so,
face and his buggy eyes, his
he
rounded
is
ears.
honestly is like one of the most chill cats ever. Like he won't pick a fight. He won't pick a fight, but he'll, and because I saw him in the street today with this other cat that we've seen around, which looks
Uh-huh.
like a tuxedo cat, but is gray, mostly
Right.
gray, where the black would normally be. And he was just like right in Doppler's face and just yowling over and over again. Doppler wasn't making a sound, wasn't moving, just sat there, stared at him, just
Yep.
stared at him. Just like, what? I'm not here to do anything. You're the
Yeah.
one that's making the racket. And
It's
then
like,
some, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
oh, it's just like in Red Dead Redemption when under your little social cue things you have diffuse.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Is
like
it
he could get into a
defuse?
fight, diffuse. Defuse. It is
Is it defuse
defuse.
or is it diffuse? Because defuse is the correct term.
It's defuse,
Good.
as in to defuse a stick of dynamite.
Yeah. Or to defuse the tension of a situation.
Right.
So that's how that word came about. Diffuse is to spread into the air.
Yep.
So
To remove the cause of an explosion.
yep, just calm everybody down.
Yep.
But there was, oh, you're gonna leave? You're gonna leave? Oh no, I gotta let him out.
He got locked in.
Go on, go bug your dad.
And there he is. Yep, he went right into the kitchen.
Yeah. But anyway, it took the neighbor across the street coming out of their house, and then I don't know what happened after that because I
Right.
went back inside, but I didn't hear any more yowling. So
Meow.
there's that. So that's Cat
Meow.
Chronicles for the day. Yeah. So we're talking today
About
about
Twisted.
Twisted.
Don't get it
Um,
twisted.
don't, yeah. This is
Don't get the
Voyager's,
Voyager twisted.
yeah, Voyager season 2, episode 6. I remembered this episode once I finally got about 3/4 of the way through it. But
Yeah.
there are a lot of things that went on in the episode that I forgot were in that episode. So it was just yeah, it was weird. But it's
It's a
interesting
weird
though
episode.
because yeah, because this leads into the other episode that we watched. Let's see how far back that was. Anyway, the one where Neelix and Tom get stuck on that planet and
Right.
hatch an egg. Um, so this is, if I remember right, this is preceding it. That
Is it
like this is the
proceeding or is
episode
it
before
coming
that.
after it?
Well, you know what? Let me look at the freaking spreadsheet. That would make sense, wouldn't it?
Because Neelix refers to having grown past his jealous nature,
Yeah, but
but
no,
he
he's
hasn't
jealous
really.
during the episode, remember?
He's jealous, but he does tell Kess that he put that green monster aside,
But
but
did
he really
he?
hasn't.
Did he? Okay, and now you're back, really?
Yeah, he
Cat's
went to have
back.
a snack.
Okay, let's see here. Mhm. Sorry, guys, I know that this is not thrilling right
Well,
now. So
you could
let's see
always not
here.
say anything and then nobody would know. Oh, my eyes are
Yep,
watering.
twisted comes before parturition.
Oh, interesting.
I told you that. I told you. It
So
did.
this must be an ongoing thing because he must have been jealous before too, because he references it,
Yep.
his feelings of jealousy
Yep.
around Cass.
Well, I mean, uh, he- Tom does give her for her birthday a piece of jewelry.
Yeah,
That
that took
that's
2 weeks of ration saving for
yeah,
a gift.
yeah. And just giving a woman jewelry who is partners with somebody else, that is not a good look.
Yeah,
Not a good look at
Durager.
all. So, but yeah,
Yeah,
you can
that's
see
yeah,
this is building to parturition.
right.
But okay, so twisted. Um,
So happy birthday, Cass.
Happy birthday, Cass. She's
She's 2 years
2.
old,
Woo.
and Neelix is on the Epstein list. It's hard to
I-
tell how old Neelix is
yeah,
under all that makeup, because it does seem like, I mean, yeah, Kess's species, they do age faster. She's matured very quickly. But at the
mhm.
same time, even then, there seems to be an age difference between the two of them. I mean, even if you balance it out.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, most of her species lives for about 9 years.
Right.
So I would say that this means she's probably in her mid 20s.
Yeah, early to mid 20s.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, and
So
Neelix, I get like a 35 to 40 kind of vibe from him,
yeah. So
which is
yeah,
still
there's
quite an age difference.
it's not that much in the great
And
scheme
what,
of things.
half your age plus 7? Is that
That is a bunch of bullshit.
okay?
Okay. There's no formula for how much an age gap should or shouldn't be. Just let people enjoy each other.
Uh-huh.
Okay. If everybody's consenting and everybody's loving, who the fuck cares?
All right.
Doesn't bother me at all. So the thing is, though, is that, my God, Cat, will you
I
make up your goddamn
Oh, he was just in here
mind?
running back and forth pointlessly, so and here he is
um,
coming next to me, and yeah, he dodged me.
the thing is that it does just make it kind of gross. I mean, this was the 90s, early, yeah, it was still the 90s. And you know how things were in the 90s. So there
Right.
was still a lot of gross behavior, and a lot of Neelix's dialogue doesn't serve the actor very well. That's not the actor's fault.
Right.
So, I just let that go.
Yeah.
Uh,
And what about the big purple cake?
That was weird. I mean, it
It's
was really big.
it was really big. It looked like it would be dense. He made it
Yeah,
with, I think, some kind of nut, did he say?
I don't remember. I didn't write it
Yeah.
down what kind
And
of a cake
with
it
it just
was.
having two candles on it is weird,
Yep.
but that's her age.
Well, that's the thing is that there's nothing saying that that's how Ocampans celebrate birthdays is with a cake and candles because this is a human thing.
Well, I got a weird vibe from that too, was everybody just forcing human birthday rituals on her. And yeah, she was cool with it and kind of rolled with it, but it was just odd.
Yeah. It's like,
It
why didn't
just,
someone
yeah.
research Ocampan
Yeah,
birthday?
here's our culture. We're gonna force feed it to you on
Yeah.
your birthday. And even the doctor being there just in case the surprise affected her poorly because,
Hmm.
heart attacks, stroke, whatever.
Or maybe he just wanted to be there because he's fond of her.
Yeah, well, of course, because she's like his assistant in the
Hmm.
med bay, so
And he's very proud of her
he's,
for,
yeah, fond of
yeah.
her. And
Yeah.
I had a comment about how she was dressed. Her dress is kind of contemporary to our days. She looks like
Mm,
some of the more fashionable people that would dress at my work.
mm,
That kind
nice.
of dress, but her dress had an unfortunate crease in the back that just
Mm,
wouldn't go away when she was walking around looking for her quarters.
yeah,
It's like they should have ironed that out, man.
I know, right?
Wardrobe should have worked on that because just this really unfortunate crease right above her butt was distracting.
Yeah, it's see, it's it's the 30 years. Every 30 years we revert back to what 30-year ago
Yeah, well,
styles were.
that's Nietzsche's eternal recurrence. It's life is a spiral, and if you draw a line through it, every 30 years you'll have repeats of events and fashions and politics and stuff like that.
Cat is so frisky right now.
Yeah, he's running back and forth. I'm having allergies.
Yeah, me too. Or is it just the cold? I don't know.
Oh, these are definitely allergies. And allergies do hit harder at
Well,
night for some
I
reason.
I meant for me. I
Yeah.
can't
For
tell if it's
you, it might
allergies or
be
still my
a
cold.
cold or a flu.
Yeah.
But this is definitely allergies because my eyes do not water like this.
Yeah.
Usually with a cold and this, I'm super congested as well,
Yep.
which I am not.
So, uh, the nice thing is that basically these are some of the things that I wrote down. The first thing I wrote down is ugh, Chez Sandrine.
Oh yeah.
Don't like.
That what was with that pub, that bar? It's like they got the horny French lady who's I guess the owner of the establishment.
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
But anyway, that's the thing. We don't have the sexy bartender yet that
Oh,
Janeway ends up wanting to
right.
fuck
And there's
and
another one
erases
called
his wife.
Minuet.
That's in TNG. That's a totally
Okay.
different thing.
All right.
And she was a decoy to keep Riker
Right.
in the holodeck while
Right.
people did bad things.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah. Yeah, there's that bartender that
the
Janeway
Irish
keeps
one.
adjusting
Hmm.
his parameters to make
Yep.
him more appealing to her.
Yeah. I just think if you can create anything on the holodeck, why is this your thing? Why
Well,
is,
yeah.
this ancient, by their standards, bar, basically pub?
I don't know.
I
It's
don't get it.
weird. It's like how the Brits have a fascination with the Wild West while we have a fascination with the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
So
This
it's
cat
weird
is freaking out.
because they have castles, they had knights, but it's no big deal. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, cowboys and guns and banditos and all that stuff. Very interesting because they did not have that.
Yeah, and guess what? In both cases, it was kind of
It was bad for
conquering.
women either
It was bad for
way.
women, absolutely bad for women, but it was also, killing a culture that was already there.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah, not a great time.
Uh,
Anyway, okay, so Tuvok is in charge because he cares nothing for parties. So
yeah, he's
he's
got the con.
he's got the con, and our little friend uh Harry wants to go to the party, and so he's saying, "Oh, I did this, so this is done, this report is done, etc." And he basically says he's basically saying, "Can I go to the party?"
Yep.
And Tuvok's like, "Your shift doesn't end for another 39 minutes or whatever it was," and he says, "But he basically in his Tuvok way says, "Yeah, go ahead." But then guess what happens? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's a spatial
Yep.
anomaly.
I like how Tuvok got Kim to go was, well, you might as well go check I guess the power cells of the holodeck,
Yep.
to allow him to leave early. So he
Yeah.
picked up on it and it was kind of cool. But yeah, as soon as the spatial anomaly, because Kim just turns tail and is about to go, to the party, and that's when they encounter the spatial anomaly and they put it on screen and it's a big green screensaver.
Mm-hmm. Big green. And it's surrounding the ship, and the good people who write for Voyager seem to have forgotten that there is a Z-axis in space.
Yeah, because Kim says it surrounds him like a ring and then it's like, then go over it.
then, Z minus however many degrees and just go on your way.
It didn't surround you like a snow globe. It
Nope.
surrounded you like a ring. Go
Hmm.
over it,
Or under it.
or
Take your
under
pick.
it, or around it. It's like just,
Very two-dimensional thinking,
yeah.
which was Khan's downfall.
So I just kind of wondered about that. Well, a lot of it, this spatial anomaly doesn't make much sense.
No, it doesn't make much sense. And for that reason, they never really explain any of it, really.
Well, yeah, they kind of hand wave it, and at the same time, it's unsatisfying because it's a lot of build up to nothing.
Yeah.
Because there's somewhat of an existential dread as it starts closing in on them, and it comes closer and closer and closer. And it reminds me of playing Disco Elysium, where there's this nothingness
Hmm.
that is slowly growing, and so all the livable space is starting to shrink, and it's kind of analogous to climate change and that sort of thing, or just lack of resources and whatever. Is just this thing that's slowly developing that people are ignoring because if you actually face the truth of it, it's dispiriting.
Hmm.
It's one of the more fascinating parts of that video game, but yeah, even the people you encounter that have been inside it and go back and forth from it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's kind of like that. And you're like, wow, this could be pretty meaningful, just the maybe the nihilism or the fatalism of just surrendering yourself because there's nothing else you can do, and then nothing. It just
Yeah.
passes by and it's like, oh, everything's back to normal. Whoop-de-doo.
Well, it doesn't just pass by, but we'll get to that. So
Yeah.
here are some more are my notes. Ew, Tom is in his Kess phase.
Yeah.
And then this is what you did. Phenomenon. Do 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 do.
Do-do-do-do. Oh yeah, because that's when Tuvok calls to the holodeck for, to inform Janeway of what's happening. It's like, well, we've got this space anomaly and it's creating this strange phenomenon, and we got stuck in an orbital song.
Yep.
It's just looping phenomenon, and then
And
started
yeah,
oscillating it.
but
So it's
not
like,
only that, it seemed like it was layered, like it was
yep,
in different times.
phenomenon.
Yeah. And you you made another observation about Voyager's appearance. It said it looked like a shoehorn.
Oh yeah, well, I've always thought that. It looks like several things. It looks like well, it
A
looks like a
spoon.
spoon that you would collect like when I went on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like some kind of self-defense device that you'd hold between your fingers so you could stab people as you punched them.
Yep.
And it also looks like a shoehorn.
Yeah.
It also looks like other things I'd rather not say.
Yes, we won't talk about that.
Yep.
So yeah, this is what's going on now. They can't get in contact. Nobody can get in contact with anyone else over comms. Comms seem to be out.
Yep.
And now we're playing blueprints.
Yeah, we are playing blueprints because every time they walk through a door, it's a different room than what they expect. Except
Mm-hmm.
it's like when you get the archive, and so there's rooms that are hidden and you won't know until you open the door what it is. Because normally in blueprints, it gives you three rooms you can choose from. But this is like one of them's in a manila folder and you just don't know what's behind the door. So you have people trying to get to the bridge and not being able to. You have people trying to get to sick bay, like the doctor trying to actually uh, zap back to the med bay, and he can't do it. He keeps ending up in the holodeck.
Yeah.
And then Balana trying to get back to engineering, and she can't find that. They keep
Yep.
bumping into places like the bar and
Yeah. Harry trying to get to the bar,
there's a lot of
trying to get to
corridors.
engineering. Trying
Yeah.
to...
And
Yeah.
keep bumping into each other because the corridors will loop around. Well,
Yeah.
because in this spatial anomaly, it's actually twisting the ship, but that makes no sense.
No, it does not.
Because if you twist the ship, the corridors still go in the same direction. They're just twisted.
Yeah.
You're not actually moving the rooms around because it's like the way they do it is like a puzzle house. And I had
Mm-hmm.
a friend of mine who wanted to do a horror movie about a house that all the rooms would change, like a Rubik's Cube.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you'd be in one room and you'd be there for a while and just silently the rooms would change. And then you open the door and it's a different room.
Yep.
But yeah, it works more like that. It works like blueprints, it's a different setup each time, but it makes no sense with how the ship is shown when they do run diagnostics and they show it's the ship basically twisting like a pretzel.
Hmm.
It's like that it's incompatible that the rooms would change
Yes.
and locations around the ship would change if all you're doing is making a Twizzler out of the Voyager.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. But then you can just basically go, oh, it's an alien intelligence actually. And
Yeah.
so we can just, fudge that a bit and say, oh, well, it's just something that they can do. And yeah, so
Well, then don't show the ship actually twisting. It's like one or the other.
yeah. Yeah, I know, but this is what the writers did, and this is what we have.
Because how much more interesting would it be if they looked at the diagnostics of the ship and it was like puzzle pieces?
Hmm.
That they just took the ship into grids and rearranged them all.
Yeah.
But at- also, how do they not have a hull breach?
Hmm. Maybe it's because of the wave that's surrounding them that they don't have hull breaches.
Yeah, and
Because it's not
it's
there
like
to kill.
yeah, it's like a soft breach. It's not like clamping down and twisting them, even though they talk about how they could possibly implode as this is crushing them.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They don't know that
Yeah,
because they don't know what's happening to them. They don't know that this is an intelligence.
right.
They basically are making a lot of assumptions. And that actually really just rubs Tuvok the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, Tuvok in this, because he has a plan too of how to escape.
Mhm.
And Chakotay is like, no, let's do it my way. And his way doesn't work, which is to create this warp glitch thing,
Yeah,
to overload the warp core so it has a hiccup, and they're hoping that will be enough to dislodge them from this anomaly, and it doesn't work.
yeah.
When Tuvok was, let's just fly out of here, basically.
Yeah, just wait for it to do what it's going to do.
Yep. Because yeah, eventually there's no more time left because it's like instead of rocking yourself back and forth out of the mud, they just dug the wheels in,
Mm-hmm.
and so they're even more stuck.
Yep.
So at that point, they just have to wait until the inevitable, which B'Elanna doesn't care much for. But what
Yeah.
else are you gonna do? Because there's no time to do anything. So just sit down and have a prayer, which is what Chakotay's basically gonna do.
Yeah. Here's one thing that I do not understand, don't know why it's there, makes no sense, has no uh any kind of what's the word I'm looking for here? Not conclusion, but uh
Contribution?
yes, no, not that. I don't know what the word is. This happens to me more and more the older I get. Um, but anyway, the whole thing with Janeway on getting
Oh,
intertwining, well, not purposely, with this entity, and now she's unconscious, and when she wakes up, she's speaking backwards or she's speaking nonsense, and nothing comes of that.
yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, because you'd think maybe they could use Janeway to find the bridge because now she's kind of attuned
Mm-hmm.
to what the spatial anomaly is doing. That
Yeah.
would have been interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But they just have her on a fainting couch
Yep.
being crowded by everybody. It's like, give her
Mm-hmm.
some space. Come on.
Yeah. Well, the doctor deserves to be there, but everybody else
Yeah, everybody
just
else is just surrounding her, wanting to talk to her or whatever. It's like, just
yeah, but
give her some space.
she's unconscious, and when she wakes up, she says nonsense.
Yeah. Because,
So,
yeah, she and Kim were trying to, they were going through Jeffrey's tube, trying to get to the bridge. They opened up the panel and there was the spatial anomaly right behind them, and it sucked in Janeway's arm and it became all uh, loopy, like she was, that inflatable guy in front of a car dealership.
mm-hmm.
Is kind of and kind of rubber bandy, spaghetti-ish,
Yep.
and yeah, it seemed to have been painful. It seemed to be sucking her in. She's Cam pulled her back out. She seemed to be fine, and then she started to feel weird and lost consciousness and then woke up speaking weird.
Mm-hmm. Closure. That's the word I was looking for. There's no closure on that.
Closure.
There's no
Yeah,
reason for it. It's just a
she makes some kind of
distraction.
hand wavy thing about this being an alien intelligence that wanted to communicate with them because they noticed that some of their files had been copied or taken or something, and then more files were dropped off. It's very similar in some respects to what is it, Nora from Discovery, but it doesn't seem to go anywhere.
You,
Nor
Nora? What are you
what's her
talking
name?
about?
What's the computer's name in Discovery?
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember. Oh, I can't believe I can't remember this.
I thought it was Nora, but maybe it
It's not
isn't.
Nora. It's absolutely not Nora.
Okay.
So let me look it up really quick
All right.
because I cannot remember. I think it feels like it begins with an M, but give me a second here
Right.
to look at it.
Because at least with Discovery, it did something with that storyline. But in this, I don't think it achieves anything.
Yeah,
So if
I
left them with a
agree.
whole bunch of files, maybe they would be able to find their way home. But nope,
Well, that's the thing. Do we ever hear anything about any of this again? Do we ever
nope,
hear anything about this? Let me check my notes. 20 million gigaquads of new information. Do we hear about any of that?
nope. Which is
Yeah.
weird because it's like the showrunners wrote this episode. So you'd think they'd have a plan for it, but
Zora.
nothing.
Zora.
Zora, I was
Zora.
close.
You were close, but it was Zora. Yeah. Anyway, it just kind of it's one of those episodes that could have been something
Yep.
interesting,
Yeah.
something there could have been real stakes and there just weren't.
Well, even like the doctor said that the radiation could cause hallucinations.
Mm,
Why not just do that?
yeah.
That could be an interesting episode, but nope, it's this weird spatial twisty turny thing that really aims at nothing and achieves nothing.
Hmm.
And it's just kind of a weird filler episode, and we don't really get much out of it. I mean, there's
Yeah.
some character moments, sure. There's like the confrontation between Tuvok and Chakotay, and
That
over
was good. I liked
Chakotay
that.
being first officer over Tuvok, and there's some bad blood there, and there's some resentment on both sides, and
But
there's Kiss's thing with her being able to memorize everything and knowing where everybody's quarters are.
and that pisses Neelix off.
Yeah, because she
Um
knows where these guys are sleeping, and that
yeah, but it wasn't
gets
all
him.
guys that she was naming. That's the
No,
thing. It's like stop being a little fuck, Neelix.
yeah,
And the thing is, when somebody is jealous, it's not even about the other person. It's
uh-huh.
about them. It's like you are the one who doesn't trust this your partner.
Yeah, it's based
You're
in
the problem.
insecurity.
Yeah, you're the problem here, Neelix.
Yep.
Not Tom Paris, you. But Tom Paris is a problem. Let's
Well,
be
also
honest.
when Neelix was teaming up with Chakotay and talking about how he's a good tracker,
Hmm.
and you just have Chakotay kind of rolling his eyes and shrug is like, yeah, I guess we're together then.
Yeah, it just um one thing that I found that I think it just felt kind of out of character to me
Uh-huh.
was when Balana's trying to get out of the bar again and she opens a door and it's a guy's quarters and he's standing there shirtless inside like board shorts.
That was in engineering.
Oh, that was in engineering? Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, she was ordering everybody around, and then she went and yeah, I guess it was the shower room, and there was this very handsome Asian gentleman with
Hmm.
quite the body on him.
And she was like super embarrassed.
Yeah.
That's weird to me.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be like a comic relief element of the show, and it just ended up feeling weird.
It felt weird. It felt weird because of all people that might be shy about something like that, Balana is not one of them.
Yeah, she would have rolled with the punches.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, whatever. I mean, even if he was fully naked, she just like whatever.
Hmm.
So it's weird.
Yeah.
It was
I
a weird
didn't
attempt
like
at
that.
comic relief that just didn't work. The joke didn't land.
No, it didn't. And then there are all these crew people that we have never seen before and will never see again
Yeah,
who
there's a
get
guy
big
that they gave a
speaking
lot of
roles.
lines. Did he win a contest or something?
And no, he was too good of an actor to have just won a contest. Yeah,
'Cause
he just
yeah, Balana bumped into him in the transporter bay because he was looking for somewhere. I forget what he was,
I
because
think
she
he
was
was
going to
looking for
engineering.
the
He
mess
was
hall. I can't
going,
remember.
was it the mess hall? He was going somewhere. Might have been the mess hall.
Or maybe he was going trying to get to the bridge. He might have been trying to get to the bridge.
Yeah.
And she was trying to get to engineering. And
And they just kind of look awkwardly at each other and then go their separate ways.
yeah.
Uh, Speaking of weird things that kind of took me out of the show was with Janeway complimenting Kim on
Mm-hmm.
being a great officer. And it's like, why now? Why here? Why now?
Mm-hmm.
Why in this moment are you saying this? And if you really believe that, why don't you promote him?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like it's this whole thing about, well, we can't promote everybody because then we just have a ship full of captains or whatever. And I'm like, so what? You can't promote him from ensign to Lieutenant
Lieutenant,
JG?
yeah.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal about that? Are his duties going to suddenly change just
Yep.
because he's risen in rank? Is
He's already
suddenly
a
he
bridge, yeah,
Yeah, he's
officer.
a
Why
bridge
not give him a
officer.
bridge officer's rank?
Yeah, and I'm going to harangue about this until the day I die. Harry Kim was given the short stick.
Uh-huh.
Just, ugh. And I know there's a lot of people that don't like Harry Kim, but I do.
I
So
find him very charming. I like him a lot.
I do too.
I mean, there's episodes that do him dirty, but I think that's
Yeah.
true of most characters.
But there are some episodes where he's amazing, where he gets
Yeah,
to do amazing work. And yeah, too bad this was not one of them.
this was one of the. This was good. I think it was a good Kim episode.
Yeah,
I didn't have any issues
it
with
just
him in particular.
it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, well, this was a loaded one. I mean, this is not
Yeah.
like a, this is all cast and then some, you know.
Mm. All cast and people we've never seen before and we'll never see
Yeah,
again.
yeah, we've got holodeck. I mean, the budget for actors alone in this, because
Hmm.
they're giving speaking lines to characters that really didn't need one. We
Hmm.
have some, I don't know, gangster
Pool shark.
stealing sort of, yeah, pull sharp guy who's there for reasons.
Yeah, he's part of the atmosphere.
Yeah, just wants to shoot stick, and it's like, what is this place?
Yeah.
Where is this place?
Is it a pub or is it a bar? There's a difference. It's
What
like, why
time is
is
this taking place in?
yeah, it's like it seems like the pub part of it is like in the early 1900s maybe.
It's it's like Guys and Dolls meets Les Miserables.
Yes, there you go. Yes, that's it.
It's like they
Exactly.
took two things and just collaged them into this one pub.
With an Irish bartender that we don't get to see in this episode.
Yeah.
Because that guy is pretty hot.
Mm. The bodice ripper cover dude.
No, I wouldn't call him a bodice ripper. Cover. Yeah. So, yeah. Uh, what else do you want to talk about? I don't really have anything else. I did
Uh
write down. Here's another note I wrote down. Stay together, you idiots.
yeah, they're splitting up a lot. Though I did like them teaming up too. And then Neelix disappearing was weird. And it
Yeah.
was just them comforting Cass saying that he's a survivor, he'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And just the weird waiting for the space anomaly to go over them and then nothing happens.
Yeah.
It's like not even pop sound or anything, just
Mm-mm.
nothing happens.
Yeah. They just look all weird for a bit.
It's a lot of build up to nothing.
Yeah. It's like, oh, here's some funhouse mirror images, and
Yeah, that's it.
there we
Somebody
go.
found the warp button on their Photoshop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did get a 47 reference. Nice one.
We did because they were doing the countdown and cutting back and forth from it. And when they cut back again, they started at 47. So we had a good giggle at that.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. I don't know if I have much more to say.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other things to say. I need to pay more attention to the corridors in Voyager to see if they did anything different with the setting. Because it
Mm.
did seem a little zigzaggy in this.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that's something that it usually looks like, or if this was something they did specific for this episode.
Yeah, I don't remember it being that zigzaggy. I remember them being well, you've got an oval saucer,
Yeah,
so you're gonna have some curvature at some point,
right.
but I guess other parts of it would just be kind of straight for a bit. But yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
But yeah,
I don't
this there
know.
was definitely some angles in the corridor walls
Yeah, it
and
was like, why would you do that? Why would you bend your corridor for no apparent reason? It's like, oh, we're walking straight. Oh, no, I've got to go around this little. Okay, now we're walking a little diagonally. No, why would you do that? Why?
well, see if the spatial anomaly was doing it to the ship, that makes sense. So I wonder if they specifically did that for the set
Possibly.
to reflect the spatial anomaly having an effect. But it wasn't really commented on. They didn't go, well, this corridor looks different than it usually does. You think they
Yeah.
would address it if it looked different.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also odd.
Yeah. I don't know. This episode's a mess.
It is. Yeah, it's easy to poke holes in because it doesn't offer enough for you to overlook the things that are drawing you out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, the episode's fun. You can overlook kind of the dumb or the scientifically iffy things.
Yeah.
You just accept it because, that's the pill you have to swallow to enjoy the program. But yeah, in this, there wasn't enough there.
Yeah. It was just kind of, it was an interesting idea to start with, but then it didn't complete. It just kind of fell apart.
Yeah, there's what are the stakes?
Yeah.
Because if they just sat around and did nothing, it would have had the same conclusion. So
Mm-hmm.
what's the point?
Exactly.
They didn't do anything. They didn't achieve anything. They failed
They got a
technically.
lot of information that we'll never ever hear about.
Yeah, which they didn't even ask for.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was achieved really?
Don't know.
I guess there's some intercharacter stuff, getting some feelings out in the open about either jealousy or resentment
Mm,
and that sort of thing, but or appreciation. They're small character moments, but yeah, overall, nothing advances, nothing really gets done. They just
yeah.
bump into a thing happens to them. They don't really manage to do anything about it, and then the moment passes.
Yeah. Oh, we did get a nice I'm a doctor, not a bartender.
That was fun. And I did like this bar matron clinging to the doctor and hanging on him and then trying to get him to mop. And he's like, I don't even work here.
Yeah. That's when he says I'm a doctor, not a bartender.
Yeah,
I think
these are
that's
the
when he says
hands
that.
of a surgeon. They're not here to mix drinks and they're not here to mop.
Yeah. So kind of, well, it's just a meh episode. It had potential and it just didn't rise to it.
Yeah, there's stuff they could have done here, and I don't know. I don't know if somehow this was several stories and they just kind of melded the different ones into one, and each one of them lost something in the process.
Yeah.
So yeah, because it seemed like it was building up to something and then nothing happens.
Yeah. Well, I have already gone on record as saying as I hate the whole Sandrine scenes, and that goes for the entire series. It's like every
Right,
time they're in Sandrines, I'm like, no, not again. Please
right.
stop this. So I
Yeah, I
guess
get that.
yeah, it's just I don't enjoy that because yeah, it's just weird. The place doesn't make sense to me, and it doesn't make sense why everybody wants to go there.
Right.
So I'm just like, you are using your leisure time for this?
Because they already have, an actual bar. Why don't they
Yeah,
meet there?
yeah. So why do they have to go there? You can play pool. So what?
Yeah.
Like that place seems extremely boring.
Well, we were never pub crawlers anyway, so
Yeah, but what is a pub for other than to A, watch sports, B, drink, and C, play pool?
yeah, well, I guess if you're European or particularly British, it's a cultural thing because that's just the meeting place.
Uh,
It's I guess in America it's more what do we have equivalent to that? I guess there are bars, but maybe coffee shops. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
it's
go to
not.
bars.
Yeah, we don't hang out in locales like that, so.
The only time I was ever in a bar proper was when I went with my friend Tara to who was participating as a judge in a
The
um
drag,
drag queen, yes,
yeah,
drag queen competition. And that is the one and only time I've ever been inside an actual bar that
right.
was a bar, not a restaurant with a bar, but a bar. And restaurants with bars in this state are few and far between because our liquor laws are absolutely asinine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's bars at like an Applebee's or Fridays. So we don't really have Fridays anymore, do we?
Mm-mm.
So
That went away a
really,
while ago.
yeah.
While ago. So, yeah, let's just put this one to bed.
Yeah, there's not much to this one, really. There's a lot, but there's not much, There's a lot of characters, there's a lot happening, but it's not really going anywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't have any conclusion
Well, like the
other
ship
than just
itself, it's
leaving.
directionless.
Yes. Yeah. All right then. Well, I guess that means you need to get your little randomizer
Oh
out
my
and so
goodness,
we
I do,
can
don't I?
find out what we're gonna do next.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even have that up. I have to go get it.
I should have said that to you before we started. I forgot.
No, it's okay. Trying to remember where I hid it on which browser.
Mhm.
Okay, there it is. All right, you ready for me to knock this sucker?
You do it.
Okay, I have to make sure because it seems to want to do the previous number. It's 954.
9:54, yeah.
All right, so we will. I got 402.
Okay. 402 is another Voyager episode. It is
Aha.
Dreadnought, season 2, episode 17. We're getting a lot of season 2 episodes in here.
Okay, this is starting to be okay. I was rolling through, seeing if I could get some other numbers because this doesn't seem to be working that well either. Oh, sorry. Say that again. I also have to close this window so I can see you again.
Yeah. It's season 2 of Voyager, episode 17, Dreadnought.
Dreadnought. I thought I heard you say Dreadnought.
You did hear me say
Yeah, I wonder if
Dreadnought.
I can find a better randomizer than even this one. So I thought this was a good one, but it seems to be wanting to do things in the middle.
Yeah, that's weird.
I need something to be truly random.
Yep. You would think it wouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, I thought this one would do it because I tested it. No, it just seems to be doing the same thing the other ones were doing.
Rude.
Just picking things around the mean rather than true random. Because random should include 1 and 954.
Yes, it should. You're absolutely right. So there we go. Back to Voyager so very soon.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd been nice to change it up a little bit. Yeah. And
Still have,
even in the same season.
yeah, still have not had a TOS episode.
Yeah, I might have to search around for a better randomizer.
Yeah. It's what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't count TAS as part of TOS because they're two separate series.
Right.
So we have had a TAS episode very early on in our run, actually. And yeah, it's just we keep hitting around the Deep Space Nine,
Yeah.
Voyager, TNG area a lot. But that makes sense because that's where the bulk of the episodes are.
Do you want to cheat and do a new randomizer?
Well, no. Why do you ask?
I just tested one and I got something under 100.
That's a shocker.
Yeah.
Big shocker. So, but no, we've already rolled. We're going to obey what we did, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't look convinced.
Yeah, I was kind of reading this because this particular site says that most programs use pseudo-random, which means they are generated to predictable fashion using a mathematical formula. But random.org offers true random numbers to appear on the internet.
Okay,
From
good.
atmospheric noise, which for me is better than the pseudo-random numbers. For holding drawings, lotteries, and sweepstakes, to drive online games, for scientific applications, art, and music. So yeah, this is supposedly true random.
Okay, we'll bookmark that.
Yep. So I'll drag that into my tabs.
Yeah. All right then. Anything you want to say to the folks?
Oh, geez, what do I want to say? I want to say that I can close this so I can look at you again. Oh, what do I have to say? Find me as DJ Evil Dave in most places. Got a YouTube page. There's Hear This if you don't want to go through Spotify or Apple Podcasts to listen to the podcast. Um, Also on Tumblr, Blue Sky. Keep your ears open for the Feminine Critique podcast. Emily is doing her Cozy Cardigan Christmas movie reviews, and we'll be on an episode fairly soon.
Yep, we're recording this coming Friday.
Yep. So if you enjoy the Hallmark and Netflix and so on Christmas movies,
Or even if you don't.
even if you don't, yeah, because well, the first episode she does alone just to get back into the chair, and get the
Yeah.
dust off. And then after that, she has guests on, and she has what others have made into bingo cards or whatever. She has a checklist to check off the common tropes from these Christmas movies.
Mm-hmm.
And she was, I think, one of the first to do it. So I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. There we go.
Bless you.
Telling you, allergies,
It's
winter
too warm
allergies.
today. Too warm
Uh,
today. It's like
well, it could be that our
yesterday.
furnace is kicking on a lot, and
No,
it's been a
no, it
while.
was like 50 degrees when I came and picked you up from
Right,
work.
right.
And yesterday it was snowing.
Uh,
So make up your fucking mind, weather.
right,
It's Christmas time. We shouldn't be having 50-degree weather in December,
right.
period.
So yes, that's the feminine critique.
The feminine critique. We're going to have a good time.
Yes. Well, and I'll probably even share it once it's available in on our Blue Sky account.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thanks, of course, as always, to Dan Gunther for using his spreadsheet of all of the episodes. We're gonna have to start adding to that in January, I guess, with Starfleet Academy. So
Yeah,
so many
seriously.
so many teenagers having sex,
Yeah, it's the Riverdale of Star Trek is the impression I'm getting from it.
which is so weird to me because Riverdale is Archie comics, and I
Yep.
just don't understand how you can make that serious. But whatever.
Yeah, they just made it to a teenage soap opera kind of thing.
Yeah, no, yeah.
90210, but with
I I was never the girl who liked Archie anyway. I'm like, just pick one. For fuck's sake.
always thought Betty and Veronica should have gone on did on their own thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you go girls.
They don't need Archie.
No, Archie can have Jughead
Yeah, there you go. Archie and Jughead. For
and
Archie and
Betty and
Jughead
Veronica.
forever.
Yeah,
So yeah, so
and
thanks,
then
Dan.
Sabrina can have everybody.
Yep. And so yeah, thanks, Dan. And thanks, Patrick, for just being a cool guy. Same thing to you, Tim. And you can, if you have to find me somewhere, you can find me on Blue Sky at Brandywine, and that's Brandy with an I.
Yep,
And that's all I have to say. Oh, I'm
that's all
just
I have to say about that.
I have had all my energy sucked out of me now.
Yeah, you're already not feeling well, and yeah,
Yeah.
talking about this episode can be draining.
Mm. So
And it's
yep.
not like it was like super duper bad. It's just
No,
it's just there.
it was just it means nothing.
Yeah.
Basically, the episode has no real impact on anything that comes after.
It's like when you finish reading a novel and you realize that you had no reason to read it.
Hmm.
It's like, well, that didn't elevate my experience at all.
This is why I only read romance books with happy endings,
Right.
because I don't like the real world. It's
Yeah.
not, I don't want to read stories about the real world because I'm living in it. I want to go to a place that makes me happy. So there we are. All
What
right,
was that
guys.
Fresden book, The Corrections, something like that, about that dysfunctional family? I read that and was like, well, that was a waste of my time.
Yeah, this I just don't read books like that anymore. It's not why would I spend my time making myself more depressed?
Yep.
So just not gonna do it. Anyway, we'll talk to you next week. Sorry again about skipping a week. I was really sick. So,
Yep.
but I'm getting better. I'm almost back to normal. And so yeah. All right, take care, everybody. Be good to each other. live long and prosper and live logs and proper. And we'll talk to you next week.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Ska.